Welcome to Primecast, episode 105. My name is Jesse,
My name is Wyatt.
and holy shit, we got a show for you guys.
Oh my god, it's Kamikern.
Zoom good.
Zomge Kimkin.
Zoom Comic-Con. Okay,
Kamikaze-Con.
so we're not going to really
That's the show.
too much
That's all the news we got. Comic-Con happened. I'll see you guys next week.
Yep, next week. Not going to really try to bullshit as much as we normally do. Other than I moved again and finally got all my stuff moved in. Just unpacking is being a bitch. It's a nice place. I really like it here.
Are you gonna stay there for more than 2 weeks?
Yeah, we definitely are.
4 weeks?
About 5.
Damn.
It'd be a new record. Alright, well, so we'll get into the oh yeah, I got fiber optic cable now. Or internet cable, internet.
What's that?
Fi optics. It's goes through, at least for me, it goes through a telephone line, but it's faster than cable lines.
Is it Wi-Fi or is it regular?
Yeah, it has Wi-Fi in it, but yeah, it's just like, I'm not exactly sure how to describe it, but it's pretty fast.
It's crazy future internet?
Supposedly, yeah. Like, it's not available in all areas. Like, seriously, like, just down the street, it was not available at my old place. But now, in our new place, it's available. So,
Did you literally just move down the street, or did you move, like, blocks?
a couple blocks.
Okay.
But I like it. So we'll get into the first part of the show real quick. Real quick. Purchases and acquisition. Real quack. What'd you get?
I didn't get shit.
Me neither. Did you get Amazing Spider-Man number 4 yet?
I didn't buy it just because I've been poor. Because like I've been buying stuff, but it's for cosplay, and I haven't finished the cosplay yet.
I didn't get it yet.
I read some of it. I was at a comic book store yesterday, but I didn't want to. I literally only have a few dollars in my bank account.
Well, luckily those books are only a few dollars.
Yeah, but I saw Amazing 4 and what you call it, $20.99 number 1, and
oh yeah, I was gonna start like I've came to a conclusion now. I'll pretty much like start any comic if I'm interested in it, as long as it's number 1. I'm not gonna start it midway through a series. And I was thinking about it, but like I was going to get $20.99 number 1.
yeah.
But I was like, I'm not really too interested in this Spider-Man.
I am, and especially how they ended him, like the way they brought him back into the story at the end of Superior, the supposed end of Superior, I'll say, because that's something that came out of Comic-Con. I dug what they did, and where the factor where they out of nowhere he just popped up, and everyone's like, where'd he come from? And then he's like, well, I'm gonna go fuck off now, and Spider-Man's like, alright. And the book ends in 1 week. Like, that happens 1 week, and then the next week, the creators in the back of the book, they do their little Q&As. People send in questions and emails, and they'll answer some of them. And 1 week, they're like, we're not doing a $20.99 book. It's not going to happen. It's not in the cards. We're not going to do it. It's never going to happen, so stop asking. And we got so many questions about it. It's not going to happen. Stop. And then the next week, they showed the cover art for $20.99 number 1 in the back of the book.
Well, it didn't in the final issue of Superior. Like, it had a little caption saying Superior or Spider-Man 29 coming in July of 2014.
Yeah, that's the book.
That in the actual comic.
Yeah, that was the issue in which they finally revealed it, because the week beforehand they were like, no, we're not doing it. Stop asking. It's not gonna happen ever.
Oh, I see.
But and everything they revealed at Comic-Con during the Spider-Verse panel has me moist. So
really, I don't have any idea what happened.
We'll get to that. We'll get to honorable mentions of news from the con.
Okay.
Because we got nothing. Let's go into the Transformers part of Comic-Con.
Yeah. let's go on that part.
Okay. Let's talk about the new show.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the trailer for the show.
Yeah. I'm not a fan. The animation's shitty.
I'm not a fan. It looks like Rescue Bots, kind of.
I don't think it so much. It really looks like Rescue
Kind of.
Bots. I think I mean, I like the look it's going for. It looks like a mix between Energon and animated and Prime, kind of.
Yeah, I see it.
But I because the cell shaded animation is just pretty much exactly how they used it in Energon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I like the way the robots look.
I do too. I do dig it, and I like how they go through the transformation sequence. Yeah, Prime did it too, but Prime only did it once.
Yeah.
I don't need it to happen every single time, but
Yeah. But the animation is so laggy, and so the frame rate on the animation is so you could count the frames practically.
But well, the show doesn't come out for another year.
Hopefully they can fix that.
They're gonna fix it. This is probably.
but you
I'm
don't
sure.
really know.
I don't know, but I can probably instigate that they're not, in fact, idiots to the total extent of they're gonna make it look that bad. Because look at
the first time that a show has had that kind of crappy animation.
Well, okay, let's look at things into that at least realm of Transformers, to where the animation is a specific thing and they have to get it right. During the Super Bowl trailer of Transformers 4, yeah, it looked okay.
Wait, there's a Transformers 4?
Shut up. It looked okay. But then we saw the first trailer and I was like, oh, that looks much better. And then even still, the animation kept getting better as the months went on, and that was only a few month gap. And that was for hell of more realistic looking, ILM work.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I guess it's just
I'm sure it'll look better.
Wait and see.
I'm
But
sure.
I mean, if it
Jesse,
if it stays to that kind of shitty frame rate,
Jesse,
it's gonna be very hard
Jesse,
to watch.
Jesse,
Yeah.
we have to cook. No, it's gonna be better.
Hopefully. All right. So
Let's talk about the toy.
I like. The toys for the new show.
No, I mean after this, I'm trying to organize our entire jumble fuck of news. So whatever else you have to say about
Bumblebee's
that.
pretty beefy.
He's boxy as shit. He has a giant Jay Leno chin too.
Yeah, he does.
I love Transformers animated. The animation, I think, and this is gonna sound really stupid, but I don't really care. The animation looks a little more Transformers Prime than I wanted. And I don't think it's because it looks like Transformers Prime. I think just because I'm a doofus, I really liked animated, therefore I wanted 2D animation again.
Fucking doofus.
I know. Who the fuck likes animated? Am I right? Animated's the best.
Beast Wars is the best.
And then again, if it's not animated, I'm not gonna cry because it's not animated, because that's dumb. If it's not Prime, I'm not gonna cheer because that's dumb. If the show's good, I'll be happy. If the show sucks, I don't know. They had a few tidbits about the show, too. Like the only notable thing that I remembered is they asked if reoccurring characters from Transformers Prime we'd see them again, and they said we want to do that, but it would not be until season 2. So, given there's season 2, we'll probably get to see old characters like Bulkhead and RC, and
I want to see Ultra Magnus again.
I want to see if he fixes Gimp Hand.
Yeah, probably not. Probably.
I have a feeling Optimus is going to come back.
I'm kind of confused about what they're doing in this. Is Bumblebee the leader of the Autobots now?
We don't know. We don't really know that much. They say he's the leader, but we don't know if he's like the the apex leader of all of the Autobots, or if he's just the leader of like this little group.
I imagine that that he's the leader of this little group. I can't imagine Ultra Magnus would not be like the supreme commander of the Autobots.
I don't know. All I know is The only question that I was so shocked that at least if it got asked and answered, I didn't get it. I didn't see it. But I would have been in the back of the room because during the Hasbro panel, somebody asked Hasbro if they're going to make a Masterpiece Beast Wars Dinobot. You wasted a fucking question. I'm sorry, but you wasted a question. You wasted time.
A masterpiece. Dinobot.
Because one, okay, I get it. Your dedication to Beast Wars, that's admirable. That's totally cool. But Hasbro are not going to be the ones to actually put out the prototypes for it.
Yeah, really.
Like, Hasbro's not the ones who are going to be like, look at this Dinobot. We're not including Takara. No, that's not how it goes. Takara makes them, and Hasbro will release them later. Talk to Takara. Yeah, no, that bugged me. The fact that got asked and answered, and it's giving me the same answer. Like, no, we don't have plans for it. But the one thing I wanted asked and answered was if Sideswipe is Knockout.
Yeah, it looks very similar.
I really want that to be the case. I really want that to be the case.
Alright. Well, let's talk about the toys for the show.
Okay. We got 3 toys.
I mean, we got some one-step shit.
We got 3 toys.
But we got actually 3 from the collector's side of the line. There's a couple one-step things, and I hope this is not it.
No, it's not. They and the little, like, this is it for the collector line throughout the entire show. No, that's not the case because during the panel, someone took a picture, even though they're not supposed to. Of the slideshow, and they put Bumblebee up, and he has 3 other wave mates.
Oh, okay. Alright, so we got 2 Legion class figures.
Let's start with the boring one.
Strong Arm.
Optimus.
Really? You think he's boring?
I think he's boring because 1, he's Optimus Prime, and 2, I was really getting amped for the idea of a Transformers show where they're trying to strive and, be cohesive beings without the leadership of Optimus Prime, and the fact that it looks like he's not going to be gone for too much of the show kind of bugs me, and he's an Optimus Prime.
He's just going to be like Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yeah, and he's going to hate his job and call the script rubbish and be really mad that he was ever a part of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I think this Legion class Optimus Prime, for what it is, looks pretty good.
Yeah.
I like the way how they kind of adapted the Beast Hunters Prime into this kind of more simplistic design. And like from when the show got first announced, and you saw Bumblebee there, and you saw Ghost of Prime in the background. I really dig that design.
What I think is cool about it, the most part, is the fact that he has a trailer and it doesn't come off. Like, they integrated.
I know, that is really cool.
That is cool.
I hope they make a bigger Prime figure of this, and they keep that kind of same concept where his trailer transforms into the robot. I always like Prime figures that can do that, even though they're few and far between.
The only problem is if you do that at a bigger scale, you run into more problems.
Oh, well. It looks like it's going to be more of like a Cybertronian truck anyway, so they can take liberties with that kind of shit.
Fair enough. Next one we have Strong Arm. I think that one's a lady.
Is it?
I thought that's the one who they said was a girl.
If they said that, that's fine. I have no idea what they said about it. All I know is it looks kind of like a G2 Skyquake, in the head design.
Yeah, but I like this figure actually. I didn't really look at these too much. All I looked at was Bumblebee on my phone, and kind of like dissected how he transformed, like grazed these two. Yeah, no, Strong Arm actually looks cool. I want a deluxe figure of that toy, but that Cyberverse looks cool.
Yeah. Alright, and then we get a deluxe class figure, which is the subline is going to be called Warrior Class. Is that kind of like the equivalent how the deluxes in RID were called Revealers?
Yeah, but I actually think they're changing deluxe to Warrior.
Oh, it looks good.
But I don't know. Yeah, he does look good. The only thing that I think I might dislike is the fact that it looks like an entire car roof on the back of his leg.
Oh, yeah. Well, animated Bumblebee did that, too.
That's exactly, yeah. But not the fact that the aesthetic-wise. I think it looks... Because you look at one leg bending and the other leg straight, essentially. Yeah. And it looks fine when the leg's straight. I don't mind that at all, because it has to go somewhere.
I can't bend my knees because I get poked in the butt.
Yeah, that's the only thing I'm worried about. That's the only thing I'm worried about.
Yeah, figure looks good. I'm
It,
glad
it
that they
does.
are doing some of the actually like generation style figures for this show because that actually will get me more interested in it. I like the car mode too. It looks pretty angular. Looks
Yeah,
sharp.
like
Looks
this
sharp.
figure looks good. This figure makes me think that they finally hit a better demeanor of their simplified designs, even for generations, to a way that they can still use a workable aesthetic like they did, 5 years ago with animated and such.
Yeah. Like back then, it was back when anime was first announced when the toy lines like they're going to keep like a 90% accuracy in both vehicle and car modes or vehicle and robot modes, and like how the fuck are they going to do that? And then they did. I'm like, oh, okay.
Well, because like almost every freaking robot in animated had they showed their transformation in this show, and it's how the toy transformed. Yeah, which is sweet. I miss animated.
I've kind of thought they were going to do kind of like how they did in Energon and Cybertron, where they practically, I mean, almost, in some cases, almost literally just take like a scan of the toy.
Yeah, like
I
they
mean,
were like Hot Shot.
yeah, like even back in Beast Wars, some of the actual characters in the show actually had ball joints, where the toys had ball joints. I thought that was really weird.
Shh.
And like how
Give me just a second.
Cybertron in Transformers Cybertron, Optimus Prime had a lever on the back of his back that would lift his head up, and in the show he had that same kind of device. So yeah, I guess what I really want to see is like hopefully they make a deluxe or Voyager class Optimus Prime with this design because I really like it. I like the kind of Cybertronian basic look for this Prime. I guess I'm just a sucker for Optimus. I don't know where Wide went. Apparently he went somewhere. I think he's coming back.
What's up?
Sup?
You know what's funny?
What?
I can spend a week and a half up in my room, and nobody in my house cares. They don't care at all. I'll spend 3 days away from my house. Nobody does anything. But the moment I start recording, I'm the most popular asshole in this house. I shit you not.
You know what? Also, the kind of animation kind of reminds me of for this.
But
It kind of reminds me of
that's nice.
That Tron animated show that was made.
Oh, but that animation I did not like though.
I know. I mean, just that kind of cell shaded look, and especially like the kind of lights that they use in the sky. Kind of looks like Tron City. They need to fix the frame rate of this fucking animation though.
They're gonna fix it. Okay.
Okay.
Did we get anything else Transformers related except for out of the show?
There's some one-step changes, but
That's not named at me. I'm not gonna take a look at them because
me
I'm not
neither.
gonna get them.
I didn't take a look at those.
Okay,
No,
I guess
not as far as the show.
Okay, so Generations reveals.
Whew. Okay.
Oh mama.
I is interested.
I are interest.
All right. I guess all the Age of Extinction stuff is old stuff.
Yeah, we didn't get any new Age of Extinction stuff, which really kind of, at first I thought was weird, and then it kind of bummed me out.
I know it really bummed me out too. Like the line's already almost done. Damn.
Okay, what are you gonna do?
I don't know.
All right, anyway, real Generations, real live G1 Generations, i.e. the stuff that matters, the only thing that matters, G1.
All right.
Everything else afterwards is fan canon.
We got combiners.
If you don't think so, you're not a real fan.
Shut up.
Okay.
We got combiners.
Combiners?
Combiners.
Combiners confirmed? Half-Life 3 confirmed?
What?
What?
All right. So we got the official images and in shop. A lot of people were shitting on these.
I don't care. Fuck them.
I'm not sure why. Because they look good to me. They look a lot better than Bruticus.
Okay, I have a couple complaints, but I don't think they look like garbage.
No, they don't look like garbage at all. But, like, a lot of people are being fucking snobs about them. Like, Fans Project has nothing to worry about here. In particular, one person said that. I'm like, and
well,
like,
you know what's funny is
they post another picture saying, I'm going to be sticking to third-party combiners. Like, that's fine, but, like, don't just shit on Hasbro just because, like,
well, you know what's funny?
Making an attempt.
There's a couple really funny things here. The number one most funny thing I think there is that people still think that Hasbro is trying to compete with third parties.
Mm-hmm.
Because there is still the caveat of there are people who can like third party, or there are people who hate it, who will not support it because it's unofficial and it's bad
and overpriced,
and they can't afford it. Like, let's just put that down out there. There are people who can afford to collect toys, and they can afford to make a $60 combiner, but they can't afford to make a $350 combiner
or $500 combiner.
Yeah, it just doesn't work.
Yeah.
Like I had to save up and pull strings just to get my Fans Project Menasor. And I was looking at it the other day, and I thought that aesthetic kind of, my Classics Decepticon shelf is not Classics. It's turning into third party. Mm-hmm. And that doesn't say third party is not Classics, but I'm saying where the designs are less, that bulbous square look, they're now more of an sharp edge compared to everyone else. And I took down my Menasor and transformed it in robot mode, left it there. I left that night to go to a friend's house for an event, and at his house, I was on my computer, and lo and behold, the next morning, Menasor was revealed. So,
now was this the first time that it was even announced? Because we knew that Superion was coming. It was announced at BotCon, but did they say that Menasor was coming?
They technically did not announce Superion at BotCon.
They had a silhouette of him.
They had a silhouette, and they said, we can't tell you. No, they did not say combiners. They said, we can't tell you the theme. There is stuff we cannot tell you. What we can do, though, is show you the silhouette, and that's a hint of what we're doing next year. And then everyone's like, that's Superion, I bet it's combiners. Which, yeah. But what this thing does that I don't really dig is, one, it's mistransformed. I can tell. Like,
of course.
Someone photoshopped it where the hinges they could see worked, but was hot glued together. His legs can fold down more to be more streamlined and less boxy hip. His arms don't look as lanky. And
we're talking about I'm looking at the official pictures.
Yeah.
You can tell that they're super glued in the official ones.
No, I'm talking about the one at the show, because the one at the show is the one everyone's referencing, but the one
I'm using
the official one is where, like, look at his legs and look inside of his legs. They can rotate down. His hips can't.
I didn't really look at too many of the pictures from the showroom.
Mm-hmm.
I've just been looking at the official.
Don't look at those ones of the combiners because they'll make you cry.
Yeah.
Because they're all hot glued together, understandable. But the number one thing I do not like about any of these combiners, I hate actually, is they're still doing that really freaking dumb thing apparently of hands become feet and feet become hands. And I think it makes them all look really dumb. Menosaur's feet do look too small. His hands have the sort of Gatling gun things on the end of them, I guess. I don't know.
Well, they're trying to go for a Scramble City theme.
And I get that they're going
for... Which I do believe, like, especially in Japan, where Scramble City was a really big thing. Menasor and Superion were, like, the kind of the leaders of that, or the showrunners of that little line that they had, where Galvatron and Ultra Magnus were leaders of their respective groups, and when the show was basically just like a toy, them playing with the toys. Like, there's one official animated episode, but most of the, like, stories of the Scramble City were used actual toys, and it was a fun concept. I like that they can switch around. I don't like that it has to be stuck in one fixed position, because
I like the idea, but I think if it is going to suffer to that degree of the aesthetic of the toy, I'm okay with it not being Scramble City. I am. because Scramble City, they did the same thing with Bruticus, and while I like Bruticus, there are people who hate it, and I can't really defend it too much, and there you go.
Because well, I think they're learning. I think the biggest problem with Bruticus is that all of them were deluxes.
I think the biggest problem with Bruticus was the plastic quality, because several tabs is broken on mine. Like, that thing does not hold together. And then, yeah, the fact these deluxes, it puts stress and everything. Like, I've had most tabs break on Onslaught, and then more on Swindle.
Yeah, but with these new ones, which we still haven't really talked about yet, the core figure is a Voyager class figure, which I think makes the overall combiner figure looks good.
Oh yeah, I do enjoy that a lot more.
Yeah, so I'm really. Minister was never really my favorite combiner. Like, he was probably like my third favorite down as far as the Decepticon combiners. Like, Bruticus was always my favorite. Then it was Devastator, and then Manosaur was just kind of like the leader of the, or like the top loser one. Because I was never a huge fan of him, but like out of the lower combiners, like he was kind of cool looking. Stunticons is kind of a cool concept, but I'm looking forward to how they do. I like his devil horns. That's probably one thing I really do like out of him. But let's talk about the individual figures.
Oh, well, real quick. I do want to say something else about his robot mode. It's probably going to be better. And two, wait, where did that picture? I had a picture for reference here, and I can't find it anymore.
Oh yeah. Well, while you're looking for it, apparently both of these combiners also have a Legends class figure that that like form their chest.
Well, Superion's isn't his chest. Superion's his Power Glide makes his gun.
Oh, okay. That's really cool.
I do like that, yeah. I can't find my picture reference. I'm not going to hold up the show. If I come across it, I do. But, okay, individual figures.
Okay, so let's start with the Bruticus set, the Stunticons, and we'll start with Dragstrip, which is...
You said Bruticus.
Did I say Bruticus?
You did.
Oh, I meant...
I got really confused for a second.
Minosaur. Let's start with Dragstrip, which is the IndyCar, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the yellow and black, or yellow and brown IndyCar. The IndyCar looks decent. I like that how it has an open spot for a fake driver to be in. The robot mode looks... I mean... all these look okay. This one kind of looks like Vortex a little bit.
The helicopter dude?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, some people are thinking that they might have made him that way. Okay. There, for the Superion set, that figure, they say looks more like Vortex because he's a helicopter for some unknown reason. So some people are speculating Bruticus next, using other parts of some of these Menosaur guys.
Oh. And then Dead End, which is that the black or red one?
That's the red one.
Okay. Let me take a look here.
Who I love. He's my favorite.
Yeah, he looks super detailed.
I love him. He's my favorite one, by far.
Car mode looks okay. The robot mode looks pretty tight. Like, there's so much sculpted detail in the robot mode, even like especially the chest and head.
Yeah, he looks beautiful.
He looks really cool. Except he just like has a pike for a weapon, which is funny.
It's like a billy club. He's gonna freaking beat you to death. I think that's a lot more badass.
We got Breakdown, which looks pretty cool as well. Red face, blue body, pretty kind of boxy detail look.
Right, he looks a little mistransformed here, so I'm open to see more of him because I think he looks okay, but part of me thinks it's also he's white on white background, and his shoulders are a little lanky in this shot. And
then Wild Rider, who's being called Off-Road,
and he's now a truck, like a totally different robot now.
He looks alright.
I do like his figure though.
Yeah.
His figure looks nice. His figure, I think him and Dead End look the best.
Yeah, it looks neat.
And then they have the little Minicon guy.
No, then we got Motor Master.
We're going to talk about him next?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Do you remember that really doofy, stumpy looking Optimus Prime mold?
Yeah.
All right, now look at that, and then look at this.
I know, yeah. They're the same figure, basically. They are
Yeah.
the same figure.
And this figure looks so good. Like,
It
I don't
does.
get it.
This one looks amazing.
I don't get how they. I don't get it.
Why did they do it like this? Why did
Well,
they-
not even like that. This figure looks good, and even still, I was like, okay, now that I've seen this, maybe Optimus will look good. I went back and
No.
looked at Optimus. Nah, nah,
It
man.
looks goofy. Why they do that? But yeah, this Motormaster looks amazing.
So it looks like this Motormaster was probably the original design intent for that toy. So everyone's like, well, that's not how IDW Optimus looks. Yeah, it's not because he's a repaint.
Like, hey, we got a new truck toy. Let's resculpt him into a weird-looking Optimus Prime.
Okay.
Done.
And this figure, if you look at them side to side, it's actually not repaint. It's a really heavy retool.
I know, yeah.
There are so many different pieces and different sculpted detail. It's so nice.
It's very, very nice. And now, the little Minicon.
Okay.
What's his name? He's holding a guitar upside down as a weapon.
They don't say what his. This news article didn't tell us his name, but I know he has a name.
Yeah.
He looks nice though.
Yeah. For Minicon, looks nice. And then the combined mode of Minosaur. I like it a lot.
It looks cool. If there's more I can do with it, yes, I am excited. I'm excited to have a Minosaur that I can actually play with, because to transform the Fans Project one is a given, but it takes me about an hour.
Yeah.
And it takes me, like, half of that is literally just diesel.
Looks neat. He doesn't. The actual combiner doesn't have any handheld weapons or anything.
He might have some sort of combining weapon because there's no. Yeah, I'm sure he'll have something.
Okay.
Because Superion has something.
Yeah. Alright, speaking of which, let's go on to him.
No.
Yeah. Now these, other than Silverbolt, I have no idea which is which. Like, as far as names go. Like, which one's Air Raid?
Huh? You lagged out there. What did you say?
Oh. As far as these Superior combiners go, like, I cannot tell which is which. Like, as far as names go.
Oh, who are you confused about?
All of them except for Silverbolt.
Let me look. Air Raid is the black one.
Okay, so let's talk about him first. So I don't get confused.
Okay, so let's look at Air Raid.
So let's look at him. He's a black jet.
Okay.
With a lot of junk underneath of him.
I like it.
And all the thing, I guess the problem I have is that all the robot modes look almost exactly the same.
I thought the Minosaur guys suffered from the same thing because they all have the combiner port and chest.
Okay, which one's a helicopter? I like his head sculpt though.
The helicopter?
Yeah.
Oh! Yeah, that's right, they changed him. I'm pretty sure the helicopter slingshot.
Slingshot.
Because they changed him.
Oh yeah, his name's Alpha Bravo.
No, it's not.
That's his deluxe class name?
No, it's not.
What do you mean no it's not?
No, it's not.
That's what they're calling him.
No.
Why that name?
No.
Then we got Firefly, which is the red Harrier jet. Harrier jet. Is that one it?
What, are you asking me?
Yeah. See how my voice kind of went up at the end to emphasize a question?
Yeah, no. That's not right, though, but no.
Okay, which one is it?
I'm saying yes, it's Firefly.
What?
It's Firefly. I'm fucking
The red Harrier jet?
Yeah.
Okay. That one looks cool. I always like those jets. Those are really neat.
Yeah, I like him. And then we have Skydive.
Skydive, which is a kind of dark gray jet.
He looks real cool. I like all of these.
All these look really good. Except, like I said, I have a hard time telling them apart, especially in robot mode, because they just look kind of similar. But they all still look good. Especially Air Raid, Firefly, and Skydive. because they just have like that nose cone sticking out their back.
Mm-hmm.
And then we got Silverbolt, who is now the second Silverbolt we had. We had one in the Universe line, which I always dug, but for whatever reason I never got it.
I loved it. I got mine as a gift from Rimfire.
Did you?
We did.
Do you have that on a mantle now?
It's not on a mantle. It's with my just normal Autobots. But everything that I've gotten that like ends up getting replaced just for display reasons, I always keep it out, like on display. Everything that means
good.
something. I don't just throw it in a box.
I think this figure looks better than the original Universe one.
I still love the Universe one, and not as like sentimental value, but just as a toy.
Mm-hmm.
But I think what'll probably end up happening is I just have this one in combined mode.
The
and the other one.
Superion.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now Superion looks amazing.
Let me look at Superion. Let me look at it. Let me get a good look. Yeah, no, Superion looks sweet. And Superion pulls off that that little feet-hand thing better.
Scramble City.
The feet-hand thing.
Feet-hand thing. That's the official term.
Yeah.
You know, it does a feet-hand thing. So, like, man, you're fired. You're not selling these toys super well. You know, it does the feet-hand thing.
And his hips look a little bit wide in some official pictures, but I'm sure they rotate down. So, yeah. Oh. Charge my phone. Hello.
Yeah. So did they tease any other combiners, or is this the only two that we know of so far?
These are the only two, but apparently it was asked that about Constructicons, and they said there's no plans to do Constructicons, which really frickin' bums me out if that's true.
Yeah, I would like it. I would really like an official updated Devastator.
I would too. God.
I wonder how big these are going to be in combined mode.
I do wonder that too.
If they're going to be the same height as a Bruticus or a little bit bigger because they're using a Voyager's central piece.
Probably be as tall as Bruticus.
Yeah, which is about the same height as a Leader class figure, I think. Okay, about other generations figures, these were all ones that we've seen before. Leader, Jetfire, Skybite, Brainstorm, Roadbuster, Chromia, RC, Wingblade, and Masterpiece, Prowl, and Sunstorm.
Who got released in retail?
Huh?
They got released.
All of these?
No, Masterpieces.
Oh,
like,
yeah,
people have seen them
that.
in yeah, they got released in Toys R Us's.
Prowl's expensive.
Yeah, and did you see his box?
I think so, but I don't remember it too much.
The figure is relatively small, and he comes in a box about as big as a regular Masterpiece, and you open up the box, and he's just in the center, surrounded by over half his size in white space.
That's
all
tough.
around him. Yeah.
Like, actually buy Prowl in stores actually only about $20 cheaper than getting the original Japanese one.
I don't even think so. I think they're about the same before shipping.
This is about $60. In Hasbro, I think when they first came out, they were $80.
No, they were 60 to 70. There's a $10 difference.
I remember when Masterpiece Starscream first came out, he was $30 at Walmart.
Yeah.
Wow. That's outstanding.
What are you going to do?
Hot Toys announced the Optimus Prime figure.
I
don't like it.
don't either.
They announced two weird versions too.
Yeah, Megatron and Starscream version where he's like wearing pieces of their dead bodies.
That's weird.
Yeah, I don't get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm missing something.
Yeah.
Like, it looks alright, but it's Hot Toys, so it'll cost like, $800.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just not really looking at it because I looked at it and I was like, it's okay. But I know I'm not going to buy it, so.
I like the detailing that they put in the figure.
Yeah.
Like I mean, like, it not as far as like the parts of it look like worn down and kind of beaten. Like there's silver markings over there from being hit and shit. But like the overall like figure just looks okay to me. Doesn't look Hot Toys worthy. But I do like that its chest opens up. Yeah, but the whole dead Decepticon wearing piece, like especially the Starscream one, looks weird. Hell, both of these look weird. Like, what's going on with the Megatron version? Like, what's he wearing on him?
I don't know. We have so much other stuff to talk about. Let's move on.
No, we don't.
Yes, we do.
Like what?
Like all of the rest of Comic-Con.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, we're gonna go into since we're talking about toys now. Let's go into other toy reveals at Comic-Con.
Let's start with Marvel toys.
Let's not start with Marvel toys.
Okay.
Let's because I know how I'm gonna segue this whole thing, so just follow my lead.
Okay.
Do you have any opinion on the Star Wars stuff?
Was there Star Wars toys, like movie toys, released or revealed? Or?
No, not like episode.
No, I have no opinion about non-movie toys that were revealed.
I'm not gonna waste your time then. Mondo is making an Iron Giant figure that's 16 inches tall, and I want it.
Like the Iron Giant?
Like the Iron Giant, like Hogarth Hughes Iron Giant. Like Vin Diesel Iron Giant.
Nice. How big is it?
16 inches. Laying down.
What?
Nothing. Next set of toys I want to talk about, I know you have an opinion on because you texted me about it like 8 times. Pacific Rim.
Oh, yeah.
Pac Rim. All you.
Okay, I'm confused.
Okay.
What is the difference between Axe-Head and Trespasser?
This Axe-Head was the original concept art for Trespasser, I thought I heard. All I know is that I'm sick of that mold.
But they look exactly the same.
Trespasser's orange, and Axe-Head is green highlights with little blades on his shins. It's the only other thing I caught.
Wow.
And I'm sick of that mold, because we already got it twice, and I knew we were going to get it a 3rd time, and now this is the 4th time. Mm-hmm. I'm tired of that mold. Because each kaiju, especially, I know that there's price restraints with, molding a brand new toy. But damn, kaijus are a thing that look different from each other. So
yeah.
Then we got to look at 2 new Jaegers. One of them is, I didn't even know the names of one of these. I'm trying to find the name of it.
Well, the first one, Tactin Ronin.
Well, Tactic Ronin is coming out soon.
What? I don't remember this one from the movie at all.
These were ones that were like in the montage at the beginning, essentially, and had like full-on concept art that was utilized, but not shown too much in the movie. So these were designs that were fleshed out, but not really, utilized. I'm trying to find the name of the other one,
There's another one.
Yeah.
Besides Gypsy Danger 2.0.
Mm-hmm. Let me find it.
I don't remember seeing that one.
I'm trying to find it on Toy Arc. The actual story for it.
Did they show the other one?
Yeah, they did.
Okay. Let me see if I can help you here. Nope, I can't.
Well, I'm on like page 8 and I haven't found it yet. So I have to find SDCC NECA. I'm sure searching for it would be a lot easier. But, found it.
Show me.
Okay. We're getting 3 new Jaegers and a new kaiju. 2 new kaijus. There we go. There's that. Okay. So we're talking about Jaegers. Let's talk about Jaegers. There's Godzilla stuff in here too.
Okay.
We're getting. Okay, so Gypsy Danger 2.0. I'm super stoked about because what does he come? He comes with a plasma cannon, right? Let me see. Yes, he does. Fuck yeah.
Wait. Hold on.
What?
Where's this at? Okay. 2.0. What's different? Did the first Gypsy Danger 2? Oh, that's a big one though.
No, it's not.
The other one does too. Okay, never mind.
Yeah. The first one that came out in like Wave 1 was crap because what had happened was when Walmart wanted the line exclusively from NECA, and then Walmart backed out while NECA had ended up making these toys, more simplified for kids and kid-friendly. They were stuck looking all jank and being all dumb. And after Wave 2, they got out of that, and they designed a new Gypsy Danger that doesn't suck.
So this is a completely different figure than the first one.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, and he comes with a fucking ship baseball bat.
Yep, it comes with interchangeable hands, 2 plasma cannons, and it has the slot in the forearms for the swords from the Wave 3 or Wave 2 Gypsy.
And it looks like he has another detachable arm where it looks like his arm was ripped off?
I think that's a totally different figure that is battle damage.
Okay.
Yeah, it is. It's going to be a battle damage version.
Okay. I like this one. I think this might be my first Pacific Rim figure.
I've collected them all up until Comic-Con. Because Comic-Con had an SDCC set of, do you remember the end of the movie where they were all, black silhouetted?
Yeah.
They made figures that looked like that in the credits, and...
Yeah, I saw that.
I got nobody to, grab one for me that I can pay them back, so if I can find one for a good price online, which I won't be able to, but hey.
And they got, besides... What was the name of that kaiju? Itachi?
Itachi's a Naruto character. It's Itochi.
Is what?
Itochi.
Itochi?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And that's the one that was swimming... Was that the one that could fly, or the one that was swimming underwater? This is the one that could fly, right?
Let me look at his face. His face will tell me lots.
I believe so.
Yeah, it is.
That's pretty cool. This one looks nice.
I can't find the name of that other Jaeger. I just can't. I found a picture of him, but I can't find his name.
Oh, that one with the 2 balls on the side of on his shoulders?
Yeah.
Okay, let me look at that one.
Yo, what is this? Can I buy this playset? Jesus. All the cities being destroyed.
And they showed one thing that has me interested in is the Godzilla NECA figures.
Yeah.
But the classic ones. Sometime last year, they announced that they're going to, or earlier this year, they announced they were going to do a 1985 Godzilla figure.
Yep.
Which is one of my favorite, probably my second favorite Godzilla movie and my favorite overall Godzilla design. And that there's been hardly ever been any merchandise of that figure. But then they announced, they didn't show it, but they announced at the same time as the 1994 Godzilla, but they canceled it. And I was really sad, but they said it was coming back again, and they actually showed it, and it looks really good. And
I bet.
I like it. I like it a lot.
I like it a lot.
And they got more images of the 1994 NECA Godzilla, which also looks pretty good. And they got some of the 2014 Godzilla figures displayed with them too, I believe. But yeah, I would like that playset that all these Godzilla figures are with.
Yeah, I want the Pacific Rim one because damn. Goddamn. Did you have any interest in any of the DC figures they showed?
I did not see any of the ones they showed.
Maybe you should find them and look at them because I don't. I have no interest.
Can you link me to them? If you already have them.
I don't, but I could find some. Give me a minute. I'll find Mattel. I keep passing by the thing I'm really waiting to talk about.
I know what it is.
Yeah, can we just talk about it?
Okay, just tell me what they showed as far as DC.
I don't know. I didn't look. I skimmed through the pictures and I was like, none of those look interesting.
Were they movie figures?
No.
Then no. Let's not talk about them.
No, it's more of their, I don't know what line they're doing. I'm just not interested anymore. Okay, Marvel.
We got
cat meowing at my door.
A bunch of Marvel Legends figures shown.
Let's talk about Infinite Series update on 2015 Avengers Wave 1.
Okay. Is that the Odin series?
Yes, it is.
Okay. This line is getting a lot of figures that some of them were previously canceled, and the combined figure is Odin, which is really interesting. Captain Marvel, which looks okay, I guess.
It's Carol Danvers' version, which I like.
Machine Man, who I've never heard of before.
You ever heard of Machine Man?
No.
He's okay.
Is that the purple one?
Yeah.
He uses that same body sculpt that a lot of Marvel figures have been using.
Yeah, well, it's not as bad as DC.
Scarlet Witch.
I love
neat.
that figure.
Yeah.
I'm so pumped.
But this is not movieverse though. This is comic.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
Marvel Now Thor, which was from which was going to come out in 2013 but was canceled.
Oh, well, apparently I'm trying to think. I think he's the swappable Build-A-Figure.
What? He's not the Build-A-Figure.
No, I know. Apparently, I don't know what they said. They said something about they're gonna have different pieces to where you can either make either Thor or Odin.
I don't know anything about that. But he has a removable helmet, which is cool.
Yeah, helmet.
And the Build-A-Figure for this line is Odin, like I already said. That one.
And we're getting Hawkeye and Iron Fist.
Is that going to be part of the Odin line too?
Yeah, but apparently Iron Fist and Hawkeye are going to be the swappables, the ones that are variants of each other.
Oh.
Apparently, I don't know.
I don't know. What does that even mean?
I don't know.
Oh, I do want that Hawkeye though.
I want that Iron Fist and Scarlet Witch and Carol Danvers. But yeah. And they showed more. There's not of these. They showed more Avengers Infinite Series figures. We're getting a Spider-Woman, Hellcat.
I don't think I saw these.
You did not see these?
Oh, Spider-Woman? No.
It's Jessica Drew Spider-Woman.
No. I did not see these.
They're not in Toy Arc?
No. Oh, I'm looking at Marvel Toys, MarvelToyNews.com.
Look on Toy Arc.
I'll just take your word on these.
Okay. They're making Spider-Woman, who looks sweet. Then they are making, I feel like I'm missing somebody. Oh, they're making Magic. I think it's the Possessed Magic. And then they're making new cinematic figures. They're making, essentially re-releasing Nick Fury.
Oh, that's part of the next combined figure line though.
Okay, well they're making Nick Fury, Maria Hill, and Agent Coulson.
Yeah, that's part of the Thanos Build-A-Figure line.
Is that Thanos?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's okay. I did see it. Spider-Woman, and is part of this line.
So Thanos is a Build-A-Figure, because
Yes.
I could not for the life of me put it together. And then you get Thanos in that line.
Yeah. And what's his Hellcat? Hellcat is part of this line too.
Yeah.
Who looks like Batgirl almost.
Yeah, well, but yeah.
Okay. Maria Hill is basically a remold of Black Widow.
I thought that, and I looked at her, and I actually saw some more differences.
Did you?
A little bit. It's more sculpt detail than actual mold
It uses
detail.
the same body though, right?
Yeah, same base body, but different molding detail.
Different head.
Yeah.
Looks good.
Oh yeah, I'm stoked for it.
Mm-hmm. Nick Fury, which has less accessories than the one that came out in the Captain America line, but it looks alright. It's missing two of the bigger guns, I believe.
And he has different head sculpt.
Does he?
I think so. I think this one's better.
Let me look this up. First Avenger 6-inch Nick Fury.
Don't you own the toy?
Yeah. And I don't see any differences.
Okay, I could be wrong.
Yeah, I typed that up in my reviews on the first page of Google. That's cool. Um,
I think that's it. But then they're still doing the Spider-Man series.
yeah,
Did you
the
see?
Nick Furies look exactly the same to me.
Okay, I believe you. Let's talk about Spider-Man
What? Why Spider Man?
because we got more figures.
But we didn't talk about Phil Coulson.
Phil Coulson looks freaking sweet.
He comes with 2 heads and
I,
that
w-
destroyer gun.
I wonder if he'll have an accessory that where like it magnetizes a blade in the front of his chest and Loki's scepter sticking on his back.
No,
That'd be cool.
they're not going to do that.
No, he has a third head with blood coming out of his mouth.
No,
Yeah,
but so
Spider-Man.
So they are doing a Spider-Man line, another for Marvel
They are.
Legends. I did
Yep,
not
they
know
are.
this.
And who we're getting Spider-Girl, who is the spectacular Spider-Man like suit design for Spider-Girl. We're getting a Hobgoblin.
Okay.
We're getting a new Spider-Man, which is the molding, I think, for Superior Spider-Man. But he has an interchangeable head with his mask pulled up, interchangeable hands. Like he has fist hands, open hands, grabbing hands, and web hands, which I love. And then we're getting a 2099.
I would like to get that 2099.
The 2099 is all metallic, unless it's the paint tester. Yeah, it's all shiny metallic and it looks nice. Your child wants you, I think.
I'm not mommy though.
Oh, is he saying mommy?
Yeah.
You kind of mommy.
No, I'm not.
You sure? Yeah, I really want this 2099 figure.
I haven't seen that. I can't find it.
It's on here. I'm looking at it right now. Copy.
But I'm really surprised that they haven't. I'm surprised that they really haven't. Did they show any movie Avengers toys other than Phil Coulson, Nick Fury, and Maria Hill?
I bet that'll be Toy Fair.
You think so?
I think so.
Okay. When are these coming out? 2015.
2015 Wave 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
So got a good amount of time for them, which is nice.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I don't think I'll get all of them for the combiner figure. I think I just might focus on the Maria Hill and Phil Coulson.
I want Thanos. So.
But it's not going to be movie versus Thanos though, right?
No, it's not, and I don't care.
And you
I
had
like Thanos.
And you had the Marvel Select one.
I do, but I like this design as well.
No, you're not. No, you don't. You can't get it.
Can I? You just shut up and let me buy my toys?
No,
Thank you.
you cannot.
Thank you.
No.
Thank
Marvel
you.
Legends.
Thank you.
Marvel Infinite.
Thank you.
Are you interested in these
Ooh.
Marvel Infinite series figures?
What?
The 3 3/4 inch Marvel Infinite series. Did you see these?
Yeah, I saw him.
They got a black and green Spider-Man. Beast.
Big time Spider-Man, you mean?
Black and green.
Big time.
Black and green.
Big time.
They got a X-Men animated series Beast. Jim Lee Beast. Then there's a gray version of that one with a different head sculpt. Black Cat
Yeah.
and Bishop.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Sandman. Bishop
Mr.
looks pretty
Sandman. Yeah, he does. Sandman looks pretty rad too. I like him. I don't collect Marvel Universe really, but I like him.
cool. Yeah, I don't do that anymore.
Unsure if this will make me start collecting them, but either way, I like them.
Okay, that's all as far as toys I have up that I want to talk about. Is there anything?
Toys, I
Yeah.
think that does it for the hardcore stuff I want to talk
Okay.
about.
Alright.
Last thing. Or, I'm sorry. Let's talk about... Do you want to talk about DC stuff, or do you want to talk about Marvel stuff?
DC stuff first.
Okay. So, DC had a panel.
Yeah, I have no
About as
idea.
far as it went.
I have no idea what was discussed at the panel.
Essentially, they showed off Gal Gadot, Gal Gadot, whatever, Gal, as Wonder Gal.
Oh yeah, And she looks like she's wearing a poop costume.
Yeah, well, that's a nice poop costume. Then they also these are the only two things I really saw. That and they showed a teaser for Batman vs Superman, which was leaked online, and I saw it, and it was pretty cool. So I don't know if it's down by now, but Jesse hasn't seen it. I'm gonna describe it for Jesse. What's going on is Batman's walking around on a rooftop in the rain, looking all pissed off. Can't really see his face, but his eyes are glowing. His eyes are glowing all white, and no one really knows why. And he's messing around with something. He flips a switch and it sparks, and the bat signal goes off in the sky. Oh my god! He shines in the sky. He looks up, and then looking down at him is Superman with red eyes.
Ooh, so you got a little red kryptonite.
I don't know. It was red eyes, and Batman has like white eyes.
So when Superman gets exposed to red kryptonite, it makes him really aggressive, and his eyes turn red. So
I don't know what the intention is behind it, but there's that, and then that's about it that I know from the DC panel. But that's the teaser that they showed there. What else? Did you hear about the Godzilla news?
No, I have not.
Oh my god. Rodan, King Ghidorah, and Mothra are all going to be in Godzilla 2.
What? Mothra, Rodan, and King Ghidorah?
Yeah, or I think it's just Ghidorah.
That's good. Bringing back some of the classic monsters is good.
Apparently the speculation is they're going to do Destroy All Monsters.
Probably.
Then there's the Marvel panel. So in the Marvel panel, what happened? We got Guardians footage. Scarlett Johansson couldn't be there. She's given birth or something stupid. She sent in videos talking about that, how sorry she couldn't be there. Robert Downey Jr. came in late to Michael Jackson music. What else? They showed Guardians footage. Joss Whedon could not be there. They talked about what it was like to bring in new Avengers, what it's like to, work around stuff like S.H.I.E.L.D. and all that stuff. All that stuff, essentially. What was the next thing I was going to talk about? Not the footage. Something else. Oh, they called out the Ant-Man cast. They announced the villain for Ant-Man. It is Yellow Jacket.
Really?
Yep.
How are they doing that?
I don't know.
So is Hank Pym going to be the villain?
No, essentially what happened is, or what's happening is, or well, how I read it was Yellow Jacket's the villain, but essentially what's going on is, Hank Pym had a partner back in the day, and his partner went against him and got a hold of some Pym particles.
Oh, because Hank Pym did become Yellow Jacket, right?
At some point, I think, or at least I think. I think one of his Ant-Man 2 suits were based on Yellow Jacket, but I don't remember right now. Yep.
Okay, what else?
Guardians of the Galaxy 2 has taken that July 28th, 2017 slot.
Guardians of the Galaxy 2?
Confirmed, yeah. They announced Josh Brolin is the Marvel Cinematic Universe's Thanos. He is going to be Thanos.
So, I mean, is it just going to be his voice? Or...
No, they're going to probably do CGI motion capture.
Okay. Because he doesn't have quite the build.
No, yeah, they're probably going to do more, because the way they announced it is, I was watching the Marvel stream online, and they had an Infinity Gauntlet sitting in front of their booth, and at some point someone just brought up and walked up on camera and just reached their arm in the frame and took it. And then during the panel, Josh Brolin came out and was wearing that Infinity Gauntlet and threw it up in the air and was wearing it. It was sweet.
Nice. It's kind of interesting that they are using a completely different person, or they're probably going to go for a completely different look than how he looked in at the very
Avenger.
end. Yeah.
Oh well.
I bet that guy feels screwed.
Oh
Oh,
well.
Avengers or Guardians of the Galaxy comes out Friday, right?
Yeah, next week.
And is it confirmed that Thanos is in it?
Yeah, Thanos has a brief part, so I've heard.
I wonder if we'll hear him.
Yeah, that's you're gonna hear him.
Sweet. I don't. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to see the movie or not, though.
I'm saying it.
I know you are, you fucker.
Yep. Then they had the footage.
Mhm.
So what the footage was for Avengers: Age of Ultron, this has not been seen yet. They were much better than the Warner Bros. Panel with getting people not to, record shit. How the footage was described is they're having like this party, and the footage is everyone trying to move Mjolnir, and it shows Hawkeye trying. He doesn't succeed at all. Tony Stark tries, doesn't succeed. Then Captain America tries, and it moves a little.
That was footage that was shown.
That, and then it shows just more stuff out of the movie. Explosions, cool shit happening, people using their powers. I think Hulkbuster was shown in that footage. Yes, it was.
What about
And then
what you talked about on Facebook? Was that really shown?
it ends with the bodies on the ground, including some of the other Avengers, and it pans up to show Tony Stark staring at them. Which I dig, because they can be bodies and not be dead. Because, yeah, the way this movie is going to have so much impact on Tony Stark, because didn't he create Ultron?
Yeah.
So he was responsible.
Yeah, they kind of said in Entertainment Weekly that that Tony Stark made Ultron to like kind of police the world, to like get everyone off of Tony Stark's back.
Mm-hmm.
And Ultron gets smarter and decides to kill everyone.
Cool.
Yeah. Now you're saying something about Spider-Man earlier, like I forget exactly how you said, but like
The Spider-Verse panel. They announced Spider-Verse. Well, they didn't announce it, but they announced more stuff they're doing.
okay.
So what they said at the panel for Spider-Verse is there's a few properties they can't touch, obviously, like the cinematic universes. They can't touch them because movie rights and all that. So there's just a few of those that they can't do, but every other one's is going to be in there at some point. And they said the book is going to be really fun. It's going to change everything. And they said it's all fun and games until you start crying, which means it's probably going to be really feelsy, which I dig, because one of the things they're doing is one universe's Spider-Man is Spider-Woman, and it's Gwen Stacy.
Uh-huh.
I love that idea. And then, what else was said? They're doing several different miniseries. They're doing Superior 32 and 33. They're referred to as Edge of Spider-Verse. And they're doing other team-ups, like they're doing...
So they're continuing the Superior line?
They're doing that just to lead into Spider-Verse.
How? Like...
I don't know. I haven't read it.
Okay.
I have no clue. How come you haven't seen Thor 2 yet?
I have seen Thor 2.
But why can't you tell me it's any good?
Because I don't like it.
Well, why didn't you go see it before the movie's out and tell me if it's good?
Because I didn't want to see it.
Before it was out?
No.
You didn't go see it before it was out just to tell me if it was good?
Nope, I had no interest in seeing it before it was out.
We're offended.
I did not even also want to see when the script was being written.
I don't think you're picking up what I'm putting down.
I am picking up what you're putting down.
Okay, thank you.
I'm throwing right back at you.
Oh, okay, you're a dick. The rest of the stuff shown there was... They're tying it into the Ultimate Spider-Man show, which is all good, fine, and dandy. They showed the first episode there. And then they're doing a few other storylines with other team-ups and completely new Spider-Man characters. And then one of the three-parters, I think it was, is they're tying it in with like clones of Spider-Man. So it's going to be an issue where it's all the team-ups of Ultimate Jessica Drew, Kane, and Ben Reilly.
Mm-hmm.
All going around doing Spider-Man stuff. I'm super stoked for all the Spider-Man they're doing. Oh my god. Because I like it because Spider-Man is a character who is so popular. He has so much lore behind him, so many different incarnations, so many different stories, and they're finally tying it all together. It's not gonna. I don't like. I feel like they're gonna make it a little less harebrained with how many stories he has. They're gonna finally tie it all together. Maybe not tie it all together like everything makes sense now, but you know what I mean. Like make it cohesive at least. Because you have like Spectacular Spider-Man, Ultimate Spider-Man, Amazing Spider-Man, Sensational Spider-Man, Peter Parker Spider-Man, Web of Spider-Man, like Jesus Christ, and all of his one-shot books. It's insane.
What about as far as the movies? Did they announce anything there?
Yeah. Sinister 6 comes out in 2016. Spider-Man 3 comes out in 2018.
Jesus.
I think.
Why are they doing it that way? What?
Because Sony fucked up on making Spider-Man 2, so.
So they're waiting 4 years to do the next one?
I mean, they're doing Sinister 6, and as long as they do Sinister 6 where, like, Spider-Man's in there and he's fighting them, I'll be okay with it.
It's gonna be, I don't know. I'm not sure if I'm down with that.
I don't know, I do think it's weird. I think it's really freaking weird.
Yeah. Alright, I feel like we're missing some. Did they announce any other Marvel movies?
Nope.
Did they show anything for Jurassic World?
Not that I know of. I didn't follow anything for that. That's up to you.
Terminator?
No.
Let me see. SDCC 2014 Jurassic World. Even though it's misspelled Jurassic. I think they only showed a poster, which I did see. Yeah, nothing.
Yeah. Okay. Do you want to go on to questions?
Oh, wait.
What?
Oh, never mind. It was removed.
What?
Okay, yes, questions.
Okay. We only have one email.
Holy shit. That's a lot.
Yeah, which means people don't love us anymore.
I don't blame them. You kind of ruined it.
Yep. Oh, me. It's from Ian. Hey lads, IJK Productions again. First off, to explain the joke about the cake prank, my friend made the cake at home, but asked his girlfriend to write the message, and she refused to give him the uncensored one for some reason. Okay. 1. To reinstate the question about the shelf structure. I mean it literally. So, did a figure become a support beam for the shelf, or did it compromise the structure and the shelf fell apart? Yeah, just a week ago, my bookshelf fell apart. It wasn't a figure shelf, but it fell on top of my figure arts. Like, it slid off the rails because it ripped the screws out of the stud of the wall because I guess it was just too heavy and too awkward. And it slid down and skimmed the heads of all my figure arts and hit the floor, and I had to make sure all the figure arts were okay. And then I'm being called again, so I'll be back. Ah!
So apparently I'm way down wide again. So that's a big ass T-Rex. Wyatt.
What?
Where'd you go?
I was called again.
Oh. They calling me.
Did you ever have an issue like that?
With what?
I hate you.
I seriously was so distracted for a minute.
Like a self structure being all messed up and falling.
Oh,
or
yeah.
being too heavy.
All
or
the time.
making a figure with a support beam.
When I used to display my DBZ figures all the time, it was seriously, I would get so fucking aggravated because those figures weren't necessarily the best for standing up, especially the ones that are released by the early Bandai ones and the later Jack Pacific ones.
Mm-hmm.
Get all them fucking stand up, all like 100 of them, and then seriously, like one would fall over and cause a domino effect.
I have that all the time with Marvel Legends. This is one just like, hey guys, watch this.
Grease Squid gets so mad. Watch this fall.
Number 2, for the combiner theme of Generations 2015, which do you think will most likely happen? A more G1 themed Bruticus with a Voyager Onslaught,
No.
a Devastator made of 6 figures, or Minicon combiners based off the Armada teams? Well, considering apparently it was said that they don't have plans to do Constructicons, and I don't think they'll really touch Minicon teams, I'd say Bruticus.
But even then, I don't think that's going to happen.
Yeah, who knows? Maybe these are the only 2 we're going to get.
Yeah. Ooh, apparently Evolution's Bumblebee is found in retail.
Yeah.
Gonna get it, gonna get it, gonna get it.
Gonna get it so good.
Gonna get it, gonna get it, gonna get it.
Do it.
Gonna get it.
Then he says, what is the most random weirdest gift you got from someone? My father gave me the Anarchist cookbook when I turned 15. He said it was to get my grandmother off his case.
What does it even mean?
I don't know. Weirdest gift you ever got?
I don't know. Got a wood burning kit once. That was kind of weird.
Trying to think of weirdest thing I ever got. I haven't really got anything too weird. I've gotten a fishing pole once.
Do you fish?
No.
Did you fish ever after that?
Once. Yeah, I don't get the fishing pole, I guess. I've been giving hunting equipment too. It's like I don't hunt. I don't like hunting. I'm a fucking nerd. Like people always give me the sports equipment. I'm like, guys, I spend all day on the internet. You can get me nothing. Like it's fine. I do not mind.
What else?
That's it. That's the end of his question. That's the end of questions. We literally only got one email.
Literally? Not even just kidding?
No, yeah, I wasn't kidding.
You're not kidding.
No.
Oh man. I don't know what to do now.
We're gonna end the show. That's what. What's the password?
The password?
Yeah.
For
The show.
the show?
Mm-hmm.
What show?
Hate you.
Hate me? Why me?
Never mind.
Whose mind? I don't know. Password for this episode is butt chin.
Who has a butt chin?
Ben Affleck.
Oh, okay.
Because that one close-up picture they showed of him, he has gigantic butt chin. Where the lighting's just hit it perfectly, so you can really just emphasizes on his big butt chin. It's beautiful. Okay, yeah. If you listen to this whole episode, please type in butt chin in the description. Lets us know that you listened to the whole episode and makes us happy. Feel free to send in more questions to primecastqa@gmail.com. That's primecastquanda@gmail.com.
Please, for the love of God.
Yeah, I mean, except for that one guy and that other guy. That's weird.
What other guy? I don't know. There's another guy.
Yellow pee-pee monster.
No, they're the same guy.
Confirmed.
Confirmed.
Like no doubt.
Like no doubt.
Okay. You can follow me at Twitter at twitter.com/SSG Autobot. You can subscribe to me here on YouTube. Just click the subscribe button above this video.
Yep. My turn?
Yes.
You can follow me on Twitter at Ankinvader, and you can subscribe to me on YouTube at AnakinVader.
Do it then. Everyone do it. He's lonely. He needs friends.
I don't have friends.
I don't have a friend.
I don't have a friend.
No. Nick Fury is not a remote. It has the same head. The head was perfect the first time. You sound like the Fry Girl. The Burger King Fry Girl. So,
Stop yelling at me.
everyone. Just wondering how long you're gonna go on with that. Alright, everyone.
I'm done.
Actually, it wasn't too long of an episode. We've had longer episodes. I thought it would be longer. Shut the fuck up. We've talked more about random shit than we did about this con. Yeah. My name is Jesse.
My name is Wyatt.
Alright, see everyone next week.
Good night.
One more.